Okay, people have been asking me what gear I use, which is kind of crazy because like, why me? But I am so happy to share, so let's get into it. My name is Danielle, and if you're new here, which you probably are because there's no one on this channel, I am a country singer-songwriter who accidentally fell in love with videography and started vlogging my life. I've used lots of gear over the years, and this is my go-to setup. The big question that everyone always wants to know the answer to is, what camera do you shoot on? I shoot on a Canon EOS R5. I got this camera back 6 years ago on the pre-sale. It was a big investment. It's probably the biggest investment I've ever made, but it has done so good for me. I shoot in 4K at 24 frames per second. Some people like 30. I've always loved the look of 24. I do 1/50 for my shutter and shoot in C-Log, which when you're vlogging can be a lot because there's so many different environments with lighting that's not controllable. Sometimes when I'm editing, I regret shooting in log, but I don't think I'm willing to also give that up because I appreciate it when I'm done. Canon has also developed their EOS system so much now that there is a 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
There might be more than that. There's a 3 now too. So they have like developed the line a lot and have lots of great options. This was the ultimate camera. I still think it's the ultimate camera. I have unfortunately been grieving loss because I damaged the sensor inside and I went and got it looked at and they said like, it's toast. I do have a speck somewhere here on my lens permanently all the time. You mostly see it in high light situations and I just avoid talking about it. I've never talked about it because honestly it's so sad. Yeah, it ruins a lot of really pretty beautiful shots. So yeah, I'm also not sure how that even happened because there's like a shutter screen filter on it. So I really can do anything I set my mind to. And although the body of your camera is super important, I would argue to say that more importantly is your lens. I shoot on a 16-35, that's actually what I have on the camera right now. I'll show you. Here's 16, I'm shooting at 20 right now, and there is 35. Put this back. The room I'm shooting in right now is like 12 by 12, so it is on the smaller side, so that's why I really love this lens, is I'm able to just capture so much. And then when you come to a vlogging perspective of like holding your camera out like this, walking around and talking, you can capture the whole environment around you, which is like what you're looking for. This is the older EF version. I'll show you how big this thing is though, because if you have the RF, it cuts off about 1.5 inches because you have to have the adapter on this one, but it's definitely the more affordable option. My secondary camera is the Canon 24-70. This is the RF 2.8 and I have used it non-stop since I got it. It is great for vlogging because it still does, you know, the outreach. You can still get like a pretty good shot, and if you're hiking or something you can zoom in so much. And then I've also been shooting lots of live shows of musicians and stuff, so it lets you zoom in to get those close-up shots of their hands on the fretboard, and then also wide enough that you can capture the entire band. The other thing I forgot to mention is the importance of it being a 2.8. As a musician, I think it's super important because most of the rooms I'm in are like dark and dingy because they're soundproofed, so there's no natural lighting. Every studio I've been in has been like that, so this allows enough light in that when you're in a low light situation you can still get a pretty good shot, which I think if you have the 4-stop it would be really difficult. And although I do recommend those lenses because you're basically getting multiple lenses in one, if you do want to start off smaller, I would go for this one, which is the Canon 35mm. It's a 1.8 macro lens, and this lived on my camera for the longest time because it's smaller. It's definitely smaller than, like, you can see it has built-in stabilization. Only downside with this camera is since it is 35mm, which I'll show you exactly what that looks like. It's here, it's this close, which if I extend my arm, my hand's on the camera, this is how close everything is. So you kind of have to put it down, take a couple steps back, and then like vlog like that. You can't really hold it and walk around like with that vlogging style. But again, I used this for years. It never bothered me that much. It has such a nice bokeh, which is like the blurry background on an image. So I really love this one. Okay, next thing that I think gets overlooked is audio. This is something that, like, when I first started out, I was like, camera body and lens, and I didn't even consider all the other things of batteries and memory cards and SD cards and ND filters and Audio. I've definitely had my fair share of poor audio and it haunts me to this day. The game is called Smash or Pass. So we're gonna put, because you can watch like a crummy video as long as the audio is like good, but if the audio is poor and the video is great, like I've already left. And the R5 does have a pretty good mic built into it. I will run the risk sometimes if I want to be more compact because my mic sits pretty big up on the camera. There's 2 standard audio units most people use when vlogging, which is a lapel or a shotgun. For a shotgun mic, I use the Rode Mic Pro. That's what I have on here right now. For lab mics, I use the Rode Wireless Go 2. I actually lost, this is the transmitter. I lost the actual mics and they've been gone for months. I keep thinking that they're just gonna like show up somewhere, torn apart my whole house, but I think that they're gone. So I just ordered the 3 version of this now. But I love this. I know that they have the new like little like beep bop mics that are like itty bitty, but I like feeling like you're holding something when I'm talking. These are my go-to. If I was filming this video right now and I had the mics, I would be using those to film this because I like the idea of, it just gives me something to do and more casual. But it can go like this, and you can also run a mic into it and like loop it through your shirt, like interview style. Although the other ones are really popular, I don't really love holding like a piece of Lego. Okay, now accessories. There are so many accessories that you can get for your camera. The list is actually endless, but if I had to pick one, I'll tell you a couple, but like one, this is my every day I use this. This is the Ulanzi MT22. Most travel tripods that I see are big. They're like, this is great. And you can extend it a little bit there. It tilts up. I used this the whole time I was in Disney. Like that's the thing too, they don't allow tripods, right? So I used this the whole time I was in Disney. Pop it on a garbage can, vloggy, pop it on the ground, tilt it, this little thing, tilt it up. Obviously you're not getting like a traditional shot all the time, but I swear by this thing. Okay, next is this bag. This is from PGY Tech. This is their One Go rope strap bag. I love this thing. Padded all inside. There's all different areas for you to put stuff. There's also a zipper, so I like put my wallet and everything in there. They also have it black and purple and olive green, another color maybe, I don't know. I have those memorized because I keep eyeing them and I want to buy every single color because I love this bag so much. I'll show you. It's like this on the side. I put my camera in here and I can leave the tripod like on it and I just like pop it in. I find most camera bags are like hard shell and really like bulky and chunky, and when you're in Disney you have to be able to put your stuff like under your seat. So that was actually the main thing that put me on the hunt for this. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, last thing I'm gonna talk about is ND filters. This is something that if you're new to videography, like please do not worry about this. It's just another thing to add to the list. Like just learn how to shoot in manual right now because there's so much to learn in that. But an ND filter really changed the game. I use the Peter McKinnon Polar Pro Mist 2 to 5 stop filter, and the mist in there too kind of gave my videos like a vibe that I really liked. That was just something that helped me with managing lighting and color grading and stuff. I also edit everything in Final Cut Pro. I think I might switch that and learn something new, but for now it's done really great for me and I'm able to color grade in there and I know exactly like how to do everything. And now I'm gonna get kind of cheesy here and take back everything I said, which is that like as much as gear matters, it also doesn't. If you have a story to tell and can do it well, just hit record and like start from there, because I have had videos that have performed so well that I thought weren't edited good enough or graded or the shots were wrong. And if you're just waiting to have all the perfect gear, I don't think that's the right play. And you should just fight the resistance and start. And thanks so much for hanging out. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, please just leave them below in the comments and I will get back to you. And if you want to see more videos from me, you can subscribe. And if you don't want to see more videos, I'll see you never.